graph each equation of the system, then solve the system. So let's take a look at this first equation in B here. That says x squared plus y squared equals 4. Hopefully you realize that that's a circle of radius 2 because of x squared plus y squared equals r squared. And if this is squared to get 4, that means r must be 2. So it's actually a circle of radius 2 that is centered at 0, 0. So let's graph this. So there's our circle of radius 2. Now we're going to take a look at this bottom one here. The bottom one here is also a circle, but it's not as easy to see. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do completing the square here. And then when we do that, you'll be able to see that it's actually a circle as well. So this is an x squared plus 2x. Now to make this a perfect square trinomial, I'm going to add 1. So I'm going to add 1 to the left side, which means I have to add 1 to the right side. And then if I factor this now here on the left, that's going to be x plus 1 squared plus y squared equals 1. So this is a circle of radius 1 that shifted to the left 1. That's what that tells me. So that means the center is here, and I'm going to go out radius 1 and make my circle. So there's this circle here, the circle of radius 1 that's shifts to the left 1. And it looks like they only intersect here. And that looks like it's going to be negative 2, 0. So I'm just going to write that here. And then we're going to calculate this algebraically and see if that's really the number or the point where it intersects. So now to do that, we just take the original here. And if you think about what I really have here, I'm just going to do a substitution here. So I know x squared plus y squared equals 4. And if I rearrange the bottom one, I can get x squared plus y squared plus 2x equals 0. So in place of this whole x squared plus y squared in the equation below here, I can plug 4 in for that because it equals 4 in the top equation. So that's going to be 4 equals, oh, not 4 equals, 4 plus 2x equals 0. And then I move the 4 over, which makes it a negative 4. So 2x equals negative 4, and then I divide by 2, x equals negative 2. Now notice our point there. That's exactly what we see there. Now we have to take that and plug that in to any one of the equations to find my y value. And I'm going to use and this one doesn't really matter which one I use. I'm going to use the top one because I think it'll be a little less work. I only have one x to plug in for. So then, that's going to be negative 2 squared plus y squared equals 4. And that's going to be a 4 plus y squared equals 4. I move the 4 over, so I subtract 4 from both sides. So y squared equals 0, and then I square root both sides. And then y equals plus or minus 0, which really is just 0. So the ordered pair then is going to be negative 2, 0. And that's the only one. And notice what we ended up with here. That's negative 2, 0. So that's our answer for this one. So first we graphed it like we were supposed to. And then we solved the system. And we found out exactly what that point was. And there's only one here. So that's our answer.